Hello, Agma. Thank you for inviting us here. You're the care manager of Carijn. What type of organization is Carijn?
Carijn is an organization, the third largest in Holland. We supply care for the elderly, but also for the young families from birth till death. We do have our hospice here in Breda also. And here in Breda we have no internal care. Every care is done for the people in their own homes.
And today we're here at a location called The Prins. What type of location is this?
The Prins is a combination of people who've bought their own apartments, people who rent their apartment. We have the office part of Carijn Breda in this building. We have a pharmacy. We have two organizations that do recreational activities in the community, and we have two medical daycare centers.
It's a huge location. Yeah. And you're the commissioner of the assignments for the students. What can you tell us about the assignment?
The assignment is we want a garden here in the center of the Prins that belongs to everybody. And if I'm the commissioner and I say how the garden is to be decorated and facilitated, then it's my garden and not the garden of everybody who has to be able to use it. So that's why cultural probes is a very good method to investigate what everybody wants in their garden.
So it's all about the development of the garden. And when do you consider the assignment to be successful?
It's successful when we have in May, June next year, beautiful garden where everybody can recognize a bit of themselves and can use the garden as if it's their own.
Well, I hope you will succeed. All the best with the project.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, Janneke and Roelof.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. I've invited you because you're busy with a project for the Prins, and you work with cultural probes. First, can you tell me why did you decide to go for cultural probes?
We decided to go for cultural probes because we have a big group of people who we want to involve in our project. Mm-hmm. And if we started interviewing them or another method, it would take years of time because we really wanted to involve everyone. Mm-hmm. So we found this method and we found out that it's really easy to connect with a lot of people at the same time. Mm-hmm. So that way we could involve everyone.
And it's also an instrument to get real-life data without you as a researcher being on the spot. Normally the cultural probe package is a small package with all kinds of assignments, but I can see you brought one of your cultural probes, and in fact it's a box filled with surprising assignments. Well, please introduce us to what's in the box.
Yeah, we have a few things in the box. It also depends on the manual. It's in Dutch, but yeah, it's the manual.
Yeah. Maybe you can let us see what it looks like.
In it, we describe who we are and
what's the meaning of the project.
So we give some basis to the box.
Background information.
Yes. But also how people. We want to get to know the people so they can fill in who they are and how old they are and things like that.
And here you start with the week assignments.
Yeah.
So can you explain a bit about that?
So we wanted to give them some time to fill in the box because they all have their own lives, so not everyone has that much time.
Yeah.
So we made up 2 week assignments and 5 day assignments. So the week assignments, they go on the whole week and people can decide that day I will do this much, and the next day I will do a bit less or a bit more. Or
So they will be busy with it for 1 week.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is 1 week assignment, and it's about a diary that people can keep up with stories that they have of gardens in their youth.
Yeah, so this is to collect stories. Well, this really looks nice.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show us another assignment?
Yeah. So the next week assignment is a plant.
Yeah.
And we have an envelope with some seeds in it and a description of what seed it is and how to grow it. And so people can start growing their own plant already because the garden is not there yet.
No, it's still winter.
Yeah. So the people can start growing their own plant inside already, and which will develop a feeling of responsibility. So people will feel responsible for the garden when it's there. So it will be taken care of.
Yeah, so this is the first step in developing this community feeling and this shared idea of making this garden with all the inhabitants and people who work there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a next one.
Yeah.
So that were the week assignments.
Yeah.
Now we have some day assignments. They are smaller, take less time.
There was also something with a coffee assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, that's,
Maybe you can take us through that one.
That's the fourth. Besides having a nice garden, we also wanted to let the people feel a community feeling, to have them connected to each other.
Yeah.
And so we also involved that in this.
And you came up with an assignment to let this community feeling flourish.
Yes.
Yeah. So we decided, what if everyone could be in the garden at the same time and share a cup of coffee?
And you already had one of these coffee moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
And was it a success?
Yeah, it was a success.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people came there.
Okay.
And we had a cup of coffee, and
You were there too. Yeah.
Yeah. Because first of all, we wanted to see what happened,
Yeah, of course.
and second of all, we wanted to help because in some boxes there's only sugar,
Yeah.
and if that person is there and there's no coffee, then
that's a pity.
the idea is gone.
But
But
that
that
wasn't the
was not
case.
from-
No, it was a
Yeah.
success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That really is, normally the Cultural Pro package is for the individual participant,
Yeah.
but you added some co-creative elements because you want to, let this community feeling grow.
Yes.
So that's really an interesting thought, and good that it worked.
Yeah, we gave it our own swing.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Okay,
Okay.
and maybe the mood board?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Because-
also a nice one.
We have a magazine in the box,
Yes.
and there are some pictures from plants and animals, nature. So this is an example of it.
One of the participants made this mood
Yes.
board. And what was the assignment that fits with this mood board?
We asked them to look in the magazine and make a collection of things they would like to see in their own garden. So they could cut it out and
Yeah.
put it on paper. This one really worked as well. The people, a lot of people did that, and most of them did it really well. A lot of people
They
put,
put time and effort
Yeah,
in it,
really,
and the result is really
yeah.
beautiful and maybe a bit difficult to analyze because you get a lot of data,
Yeah.
really very different type of data. Do you already know how to analyze it, or what will you do with the data collected this way?
Because we have that much of these boxes, there's a lot of data to be analyzed. So we can make a lot of conclusions,
Yeah.
but some are a bit irrelevant
Yeah.
because
You have to filter them out. You
Yeah.
have to really do a content analysis on the data
yeah.
and see what comes out in relation to your project, your garden.
So we are looking for enthusiastic people,
Mhm.
people who really want to do this.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people who are involved at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And together with the architect, we will make a sketch or a
Yeah.
plan or a
Yeah.
what to do next with the
Yeah.
garden.
But it's clear that already this research is an intervention because people are talking about it and they're getting enthusiastic and they're meeting each other around this topic. So this is already a really nice and good result, I think. So you're happy with the way as it goes now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is the end goal? What do you hope to realize with the project?
I think we hope to realize a garden where everyone has a connection to, so they feel home there.
Yeah.
They feel it's their garden and
Yeah, a place to invite the family or the friends and
to enjoy
yes,
together.
And I think that
to feel comfortable.
yeah,
I think
That really is a nice thing to look forward to as a result of
yes.
your research and your whole project.
yeah.
Okay, well, I wish you all the best with this project
Yes,
and
thank you.
hopefully it will succeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.